Okay, so I think most importantly, it's like for myself to practice like mindset and self-control. Um, so I try and keep in mind like, what I'm consuming and having the self-control to say no to certain things, like not all the time, but more so than I did when I first started. Um, Secondly, I had to eliminate sugar, and I think that's really helped with my inflammation and weight too. So the coffee cream I use now, it has no sugar in it, and then I use that like monk sugar. If I have to use sugar. Um, let's see what else they have here. I got my contacts in, so it's a little hard to see. Um, Yeah, and then I just kind of eliminated treats from my house because if I know they're there, then I'll eat them. So yeah, and so that's what I did kind of for the sugar, to help me with the sugar, and for bloating, just consuming the lemon water and an antibiotic. So that helps. And with the hormone testing that I took and the suggestions that you gave me to follow them and take certain vitamins, and then I had to purchase certain supplements, and that's really helped a lot actually. So the hormone test is awesome. And to keep on track too, doing my exercises and eating, but same thing, being mindful of the meals that I'm consuming, and listening to my body. So if I'm tired, then I just kind of, stop doing it. So, or slow down. So this morning I woke up and I was still tired. So I'm like, I'm not going to work out this morning. So I just did work out like, this afternoon because I just needed some more sleep. And another thing to keep on track on the same line is um, just making sure I'm getting enough sleep so that my body can heal, my muscles can heal, and at night, if I kind of want a snack or something, like I'll have an apple because then the fiber will fill me up, or like a protein bar. So just kind of all those things I put into play to sort of help me along the way. Yeah.
So good. I love that.
Hmm.
So many good,
Yeah.
so many good tips right there. That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's
and just like a
awesome.
lifestyle change, right? So it's good. Excuse me. And my husband's starting to do it too, but he's pretty lean and fit as it is. But, at night, sometimes we'd have a bowl of chips. Now we're having apples. I eat so many apples, but it's a good thing I like them. So, yeah.
That's so good. So good.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the inflammation. Can you expand a bit on that? What happened? What's the difference?
Ugh. Um, so I think, because I was eating a lot of sugar and with menopause, and then I have this condition called Addison's disease. And I do take medication, but it does make you inflamed. And with all that combined, I would wake up in the middle of the night, probably about 3 or 4 times a week, in pain, like almost like a toothache. And I would just be rocking in my bed because it would be so bad. And then I, contacted you or whatever and started the program. And just uh, went along with what I'm supposed to do. And I'm serious. I don't have any inflammation anymore. So
That's
yeah,
amazing. Amazing.
unless I twist a muscle working out, which I've done before. So yeah,
That's so good.
yeah, it is.
So not waking up at night in pain.
No, I haven't woke up in months. Yeah,
That's awesome. So
yeah.
good.
And it was so bad. Like seriously, I'd be just rocking in my bed. Like, yeah.
That's amazing. Wow.
Hmm.
When you can't sleep, everything is worse.
Well, and then there's that part too, right? So I had trouble sleeping because I was in pain. So, and then I found if I got up and walked around a bit, like it would slowly go away. But now I'm up. I'm up at 3 in the morning. I'm up at 4 in the morning, and I gotta work at 9 or 10. So it was just wearing me out.
Yeah, so good. Oh man, I'm so happy for you. That's amazing.
Mhm.
I mean, the pictures look incredible, but the when you hear like that kind of thing, right? That's the life-changing stuff right there. That's so good.
Yeah, and we're eating the meals, and my family enjoys them,
Mm,
and yeah, they're easy to cook, which I love, and yeah,
so
so
good.
that's good.
Awesome. What's the biggest change that you've seen that maybe you weren't expecting?
I honestly wasn't expecting to not be inflamed.
Hmm.
I thought I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. And I thought, well, it might go away a little bit, but it went away. So that's probably the biggest thing. Um, I do have more energy and, lost or toned up my stomach, which is nice. And gaining muscle again, right? So
Yeah,
yeah.
you look amazing. So strong
Yeah.
and yeah,
Oh, I feel strong. So
isn't that great?
it
So
is.
good. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Anything else that you'd like to share?
Um, I think like I mentioned, the hormone testing. It's kind of surprising to get that back and go over it, and it's like, what? This is going on. And then, like you said, you give us something to follow afterwards, and like it really does help.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
So good. Yeah. It's hard when your hormones are all over the place and off. Like I've always said, like you're just fighting against a brick wall basically because you're fighting against your body instead of working with it. Once,
yeah.
yeah, once you start working with it, it's amazing how it responds.
Yeah. And to rest too, right? Because like I was always on the go doing something, and I was never really resting, and just drained like all the time. And now I just say to myself, okay, that's enough for today. So
I love that. I love that you learn to listen to your body and pay attention to what it's telling you.
mhm. Yeah, Susan and I were talking about that earlier, actually. So
So good. Amazing. And now she's sending other people into the program. So that's fun.
nice. Yeah. Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm hoping. I've told a few people. So you know, and
Yeah.
if people ask, I'll tell them.
Well, and you look fantastic. So of course they're
Yeah.
going to notice. Yeah.
Thank you.
So good. So good. So you mentioned because going off sugar is like hard and it's usually probably one of the hardest parts of getting rid of inflammation and healing our bodies and overcoming that addiction. Uh, you mentioned not having it in your house. Any other things that like you've done? Because I know you've traveled, you've went on holidays, like different things, and you've been pretty good at being able to, not none of us are perfect, but you've been pretty good
Yeah.
at getting off the sugar
Um.
again.
Yeah. Like when I went on that holiday there, the people that we stayed with, like they're really good eaters. So there was no treats or nothing at their house either. So and we ate good. We went out, but we still, I was still able to find something that was good. And yeah.
That's awesome. So, what do you think has been the biggest factor of you getting off of the sugar? What's something that you've done?
Hmm. Well, I'm not thinking like 100%, because there is the odd time I'll have something, but compared to what it was before, like a really good change. But for myself, it's over time. Like it's well, like you said, it's an addiction, right? So I couldn't stop right away. So it's just kind of a progress.
That's good because
Yeah,
some people do. Some people like to stop cold turkey, and then other people, it takes the process of just slowly eliminating it.
yeah,
Whatever works for each person is what they need to do.
yeah,
Yeah. Awesome. So good. I
yeah.
love this. Anything else?
I think that's about it. But yeah, like I'm glad that I joined the course, and it was well worth it. And the meals, like I made the binder, like the ladies did, and all the exercises and tips and things like that I can use like for a lifetime, right? So it's a lifetime change. And you got to put the work into it too. So I mean, if you work out 1 day a week, well, you know, but you have to put the work into it. So to get results.
Mm-hmm. And you've been awesome at showing up for the workouts, doing the work, and you got the results. Amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yay.
Yay. And you got the pictures to prove it. So
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you for sharing. I love that. I love hearing from other people. It's so good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. All right. That was good. Enjoyed that. Okay, next we have Miss Raylin. So I got to show you her picture. Look at this. Wow. So, so incredible. What a change. I mean, beautiful to begin with, but look at healthy, fit, strong. So awesome. So good. So proud of you.
I haven't seen them side by side. That's ugh.
So good, hey?
Yeah, yeah,
Ah, so awesome.
yeah.
Right, Miss Ray,
So,
I'm excited to hear what you have to share tonight.
okay. Well, I thought I'd just kind of do a run over why I started with the program. So I've been with Elsa for a year. So a year ago, at the beginning of April, I got quite sick. I was having abdominal spasms, and I thought maybe I had a twisted bowel. I didn't know what was going on. I kind of just keep going. I'm pretty stubborn, and I have pretty good health. And so I went to the ER, and they did a CT scan and some blood work, and they suspected I had diverticulitis. And then a few months later, I had a colonoscopy done that did confirm it. They put me on, like, I was 3 or 4 days of IV antibiotics because I had such a severe infection. So diverticulitis, it's a gastrointestinal disease. It's characterized by inflammation that can develop pouches in the wall of your large intestine. It's a very glamorous illness. Uh, it's disgusting and it's embarrassing. Um, anyways, yeah, basically I had a severe infection in the lining of my colon. And so yeah, I had to basically stop eating. I contacted Elsa, and she told me a few things I could start to implement. I think that first week though, I think I lost like 9 pounds because I wasn't eating. It was just like I crashed. Um, so it was super humiliating and very humbling for me. Honestly, I'm a very proud person. Like, I don't ask for help, and I suffer through things. And at the root of that is, like, I have quite low self-worth, so I don't want to, like, expose that, right? And so then you mask it, and you don't ask for help. I'm always willing to help somebody else, but it's a hard place to be. And I thought I ate healthy. I was cooking all of our meals, and when Elsa said, start drinking lemon water, and she said, just don't use the real lemon juice. And I'm like, what? That's what we have. And then she said, stop dairy. And she said, switch to coconut milk, but just make sure it doesn't have gum in it. I'm like, all of my coconut milk had gum in it. So yeah, it's been like it was a steep learning curve at first. And I had to switch a lot of things, and all the sauces and the spices and all those things that I thought I was eating healthy and feeding my family healthy food, and I wasn't. So yeah, I had to make a big change. And so it's taken a while for my guts to heal. I also realized, and sorry, this is maybe TMI, but I looked back, and probably 2 years before this incident, I had like chronic diarrhea, and I just ignored it. Like, every morning I dealt with not nice BMs. And it's like, how did I not know this about myself? So it's really been an eye opener of that. I just wasn't paying attention to my body. Like, honestly, if one of my kids had diarrhea, I'd be on it like that. I'm a nurse by trade. I know this. And yet when it came to myself, I just keep going. Um, So my other issue was my weight. I kind of was slowly had crept on through the years, and I was lying about what the scale was, and I got caught. When I had the CT scan, the guy asked me what my weight was, and I told him it was about, and he put me on the scale, and I was 20 pounds off. So again, that was really humiliating. But I realized I was spending my energy like lying and pretending and hiding, what I didn't like about myself and my clothes. And it is a lot of energy. It's a lot of headspace. And it's like, why don't I put that energy and headspace into actually making a difference? I like what you said today, Elsa, about like, you can't buy this. You can't inject this. You can't, I mean, maybe you could have a little surgery, but if you don't make the changes, you can't make yourself have muscle. No one else can do this for you. We have to do it. And I thought it's just so true. So anyways, yeah, this episode caused me to hit a wall, and I needed it. So I'm very thankful for it. I've had to make some real big changes, and I had to be real. I had to be truthful. I had to humble myself and ask for help. So Elsa asked me, like, what has gotten me to where I am a year later. So it was came up with a plan. I got a good coach. I kept goals, I think, really small, and like just those little incremental changes, but being consistent with them. Learning what my body really likes and doesn't like. I love dairy, but my body doesn't like dairy, so I can't have dairy anymore. Changing how I shopped, and so like learning about foods and finding clean products. I use that Yuka app, and that has helped as well. And I kind of follow the rule about single ingredient foods as much as possible. I just think that's a nice, simple rule. So yeah, and I also have then cleaned up a lot of my like body products, my soaps and lotions and things like that. And just I'm paying more attention. I'm not doing the sunscreen garbage, and yeah, just cleaning things up. And if it's good for me, it's good for my whole family. So everybody does it in my house. It's a lifestyle, so everybody does it. And I just kind of have set my mind to it. I haven't really given myself a lot of excuses. So I really try hard to not overthink it, because I'm a little bit of a head case. Like I'll get in my head, and I think and I think and I think, and it swims around in there, and it's like, just stop it and just do it. So I like the 6 a.m. workouts because I just set my alarm. I got 20 minutes to get my butt to where I need to be. And so I don't have time to complain and make excuses. I just do it. How it has affected me. I think you asked that, Elsa. So like physically, I feel great. All my aches and pains are gone as well, Cynthia. I had lots of joint pain, and I just didn't realize. I thought I would live with that. I've had surgery on one of my knees a few years ago, and I was actually thinking I'm going to have surgery on the other one. All that pain is gone now, so I must be just fine. Mental clarity. So like I'd said this morning, I like the lists. So I do the lists more now, even in the last couple of weeks, but I do feel a lot more productive. Like I'm not as chaotic in my thinking, even though I probably sound like I am. My relationships are good. Like, and I look back over the last year, like even probably the last 3 years, like Bill and I have had, we as marriages will have these dry seasons, and some of them last years. We had a dry season, and it's like, I don't know what the change has been, but we're good. We're really good. And like my relationships with my kids and friends. So it's like, I can see that it just affects everything. My moods are positive. I'm optimistic. I have lots of energy. And spiritually, like I feel like my faith, like I'm excited to serve. I have energy. I'm stepping out and doing things that I don't know that I ever would have thought I could do before. And like I just put an application in to do DART today. So I don't know, right? Like, and those are stressful environments. They're going to be challenging, but I just feel like this is a good season in my life now. So that's, I guess, a year of this. I don't know where I'll be in another year. So
That's
yeah.
amazing. Tell everybody what DART is for those that don't know.
Oh, sorry. It's disaster assistant response training is with some or teams or not training. It's with Samaritan's Purse, and so like right now they're in Myanmar. They've got a hospital there, and they'll do food distribution. It's for disasters, like it's disaster relief. So they'll go all over the world. Yeah. So Bill and I are hoping that that'll be the next stage in our lives that we can do that together. Hey, while we're still young and healthy enough and kind of on the cusp of looking at some retirement maybe. So
That's so
yeah,
amazing. What a cool thing to do. And that you have the energy and the stamina and the strength and feel good, not achy and not able to do something like that. Like it brings a level of
yeah,
freedom.
yeah. I signed up for the Billy Graham chaplaincy 3 years ago, and I did. I went out to PEI during Hurricane Fiona, and like you sleep on hard cots and floors in churches. Like it's not glamorous, and I slept like crap. So that was 3 years ago, and I remember how sore I was. I thought, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. And then when I went again, and just before Christmas, I went to Tampa for Hurricane Helene. And I was like, I was there for 2 weeks and I slept beautiful. Like I had zero problems. And I'm like, that's the difference, right? So, yeah.
That's amazing. So good. I love that. I mean, and we can see the difference in you in the pictures, but wow, just that, like you were really sick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. I was like, that's how stupid I am, right? Like, I just like
No.
that's, but I wasn't like that's so bad. Like, I literally had to go to the ER and have a IV port for days for me to pull my head out of my butt. Like, come on.
We do that to ourselves though. Like you said, though, if it's somebody else, or if it's one of our kids, we're like right on it. But when it's
Oh
ourselves,
yeah.
like, oh, let it slide, let it slide.
No, yeah. And I'm a caregiver. Like I love looking after people, but it's like I've got to apply that to myself too and like give myself permission to have time for me and make sure I'm well. So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so good. I love how you shared, I mean, just so open and honest too about the not asking for help. Where a lot of us are like that, right? It's
Yeah.
probably everybody's got their hand up. It's like, yeah, yeah. It's not easy to ask for help and to recognize that, I do need
Yeah.
help with this, or maybe I do need the support or the accountability. And yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's humbling, but it's so good when we get to that point.
Well, you do because you kind of cross over and it's like it stretches you. And that's maybe why it's stretched me in the faith department too, because like we're called to be humble. Like we need to be that way. And so it's so hard.
Yes.
It's not easy.
That's right. Oh, so good.
But yet I'm drawn to people that are real and humble. So it's like I know that in my head, right? Like I like real people. I don't want to have some highfalutin whatever, somebody that looks like they've got it all together. I want a real person to have a but yet it's like I don't want to tell you my real stuff.
I disagree. I find you very real and authentic. So, I mean, yeah, at least what I'm picking up from you is
I don't tell you all my crazy. So
I
no, I
guess
kid.
not.
You've learned it now the last year.
Yeah. I've heard a few crazy stories. It's good. It makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. And I love the part about overthinking because we do that and it messes so many things up.
Yeah.
And how, you were saying just to keep it simple, which is so
Yeah.
true because we can get all that to give time for the excuses to come in and all the let's talk ourselves out of it and just get our head in the way. And then pretty
Yeah.
soon, 3 years later, we're at the same place or worse than we were when we started
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Well, if you could measure that energy, like I'd be you couldn't, but if I could like put a measurement on that, like what a waste. Like just put it into, I don't know, like making a salad and getting on the treadmill.
into actually doing the thing instead of thinking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, or talking
yeah,
ourselves out of it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. And I like how you set your alarm, just 20 minutes. So you just got that time to not talk yourself out of it, to just get
I
there.
have to move fast because I don't have time.
I don't know how you guys do it. I'm like, I need a full hour. Like,
Well, don't look too close. It's not pretty. So,
oh, that's impressive. Oh my. Okay, what's the biggest change that you've seen that maybe that you weren't expecting?
um, probably like the relationships and like my faith. Like I wouldn't have thought that that would be like that's just it's leaps, right? Like I thought, okay, well, physically you'll feel better and you'll maybe drop a few pounds and yada yada. But yeah, I didn't realize how much this was affecting every aspect of my life.
Mm,
So,
it's amazing.
mhm.
It's amazing too how when we get, um, I don't know if I'd say overcome, but we grow and get stronger in one area, how it literally just overflows into every area of our lives.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we compartmentalize everything about ourselves when in fact we're connect everything's connected, right?
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Especially us ladies.
Hmm. The
Yeah,
spaghetti brain, right? You
exactly.
remember that?
Yeah. So good. Yeah. And you're
Yeah.
really influencing your husband. I mean, he's on the yeah, how do you pronounce it? I say Yucca app.
Oh, yucca, yucca, whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's still determined to find those healthy potato chips, though. I'm like, they don't exist, man.
Yeah. So you're being a good influence there too. That's great.
Oh no, like he just looks at half of what I do and he drops weight and makes me sick.
Of course. Of course. Yes. Ah, so good. Okay. Anything
But
else?
yeah, no, his aches and pains are gone too, right? Or not gone, but yeah, he feels like a lot better too. So he's we have buy-in, right? You have buy-in with your partner. So
Yes, that's so good. Makes such a difference.
yeah,
It's so nice when you do it together. And
yes, yes,
even
yeah,
when they don't really know they're doing it, if they're eating what you're eating, then it's or what you're cooking, then it's all works so good.
yeah, yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
Okay, anything else that you'd like to share?
No, just thank you. Thank you for you and what you do and being so passionate about it. I mean, that's amazing because your journey did 15 years ago. When did it yours start?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. So that's amazing that you've taken your journey and how transformative it was for you and now you've affected so many people's lives. That's incredible. So thank you for all that you do. You're very encouraging.
Aw, thank you. Well, I love it. And yes, I am passionate about it. That's true. But when we see the transformation for ourselves, you want everybody to experience that, right?
Right. Yeah.
So good.